2nd, Flex Friday on Prize Picks. Only time I recommend to do a 6-man. It is a protected play, free roll. Take advantage. Make sure you guys go to your promotions tab and opt in. So let's get started. I'll be running a full 6-man MLB since we have a full slate. We do have Olympics, but I'm going to pass on that and go straight to MLB. We're going to head on over to earn runs allowed. Couple props I do like. Luis Ortiz at 2.5. Last time he played the Diamondbacks, he allowed 3 runs. He's normally a reliever, bulk reliever, but they did make him into a starter. So that's one you can target. Jake Urban had a horrible start against the Brewers. He allowed 6 or 7 runs. Frankie Monta, same thing against the Nationals. He allowed 5 runs. But the one I like the most is Austin Gomber. Going against the Padres. Padres do not strike out as much. They do put the ball in play. They have excellent hitters. 2.5, very doable, especially against the top offense in the Padres. So I'll be taking more on the earned runs allowed. You can see his past 5, actually his past 10, he's gotten over 7 of those 10 and earned runs 3 or more. So I'll be taking the over on that. Let's head on over to a pitcher strikeout combo. Cole Reagans and Screwball is the one I target. I'm going to take the under on this. We need basically a perfect game from both of these two to their normal line of 7 or 8 strikeouts. To be honest, I think one of them is going to get hit hard, and I think it's going to be Tariq Screwball. Screwball doesn't pitch very well against KC. His strikeouts, usually he averages about 6 strikeouts. I believe his line is at 6.5. So I'm going to target the pitcher strikeouts. We basically need a perfect slip from both of these pitchers. I think it'll be a pitcher's due in the first 5 innings. But the Royals do not strike out as much. And Cole Reagans, last time he faced the Tigers, he had 12 strikeouts. He's definitely going to regress from those 12 strikeouts. So I'm going to be taking the under on the pitcher strikeout combo. Another one I like is Shane Bass and Kikuchi. Kikuchi is making his debut for the Astros, so I think his strikeouts will be somewhere between 6 and 8. Shane Bass should bounce back. I think his line is at 4, which is my 3rd prop. But this is a good combo to go over. But for Shane Bass, I do like his pitcher strikeouts. I did include him in my Flex Friday slip. 4, that is too low for him. He is a high strikeout pitcher. But at 4 against the Astros, that's too low. I think he's going to have 5 in this one. So I'm going to be taking Shane Bass over 4 strikeouts. 4th flag I like is Spencer Schellenbach, but unfortunately they did bump him. I was about to include him on my Flex Friday slip at 5.5, but they did bump him last minute. He is at 6. He might push, but I think he can get to 7. He has a ceiling of 10. Going against the Marlins. Marlins are depleted. So this is a good one to target as well if you wish to do so. Cutter Crawford, I think he can get 5 against the Rangers. Andrew Abbott, I'll be taking less against the Giants. He is not a strikeout pitcher. Last time he faced the Giants, I believe he had 2 or 3 strikeouts. So I'm going to be taking the under on that. Blake Snell, 7 strikeouts. Obviously has a ceiling of 10 or more. He's coming off a career game where he had 15 strikeouts. The Reds do strike out a lot, so if you want to target that, is 7 strikeouts. But he's definitely going to regress from those 15 strikeouts. But this is a good one to target as well. I'll probably include that on a separate slip. Schoolball was at 6.5, got bumped to 7. That's up to you if you want to take it. Cole Reagan, same thing, was at 6.5, got bumped to 7. Those are good calls. That's up to you. But I'll be taking the combo props since both of them have been bumped. Like I mentioned, they both need basically a perfect game. First 6 innings, 7 innings to get those 7 strikeouts or more. Another one I like was Joe Ryan. I did like him at 6.5. He's up to 7. Remember, you can target other betting sites such as Chalkboard and Sleeper. Those are the best for MLB. And I bet you can find those lines for Joe Ryan, Schoolball, and Cole Reagans at 6.5 on those sites. So don't cheat yourself. Make sure you guys look at other sports books and take advantage of their promos as well. But their lines as well, as Prize Picks is known to have bumped lines. Let's head on over to Pitcher Fantasy Score. Actually, hits allowed. I do have the only one I like for hits allowed is Yusei Kikuchi at 4.5. I will be including that on my Flex Friday slip. Like I mentioned, he's making his debut for the Astros, but the Rays have seen him plenty when he was with the Blue Jays. I think he allows 5 hits, but I think he's going to have a quality start. His strikeouts should be somewhere between 6 and 7. Not sure what his line is at right now, but I think he's going to have somewhere between 6 and 7. But I like his hits allowed more, if you wish to take that. Pitcher fantasy score. Cole Reagans was at 37.5 last night, all the way up to 40. Obviously, they expect a big game from him. I'm going to fade that as too high of a pitcher fantasy score. I think they're basing it off the 12 strikeouts he had last time against the Tigers. Joe Ryan's a good one. He has a favorable matchup. Joe Ryan should deal today going against the White Sox. So like I mentioned, you can take his pitcher strikeouts, take the bump at 7, or you can take his pitcher fantasy score. And that's pretty much it. Gavin Stone should pitch good against A's. He should bounce back, but I'm just going to fade that completely. And that's it. Mix and match. Pick your favorites. Flex Friday. Don't stress about it. It's a free roll. You get it back in promo funds. It's the only time I recommend do a 6-man, so it's a free roll. But if you want to play it a little bit safe, you can do a 4-man flex or a 5-man flex. Other than that, if you want to see additional slips from other platforms and more price pick slips on other sports, join my Discord. The link is in the description. It's less than $1 a day. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Have a great weekend, and see you guys in the next one.